In David Attenborough's latest programme, Extinction the Facts, he touched upon the link between consumerism and climate change. Now, as we know, consumerism is one of the driving forces behind climate change and the breakdown of biodiversity, but this doesn't mean that the blame is being put on the individual or that is the blame of the individual, because as individuals, we can only buy the food that is available to us in the shop. So therefore, we can't directly determine what is being sold to us. Now, climate change is something that is affecting all of us and will continue to affect every single one of us, every species, every person on this planet. And therefore, it is up to everyone to play a part in the solution. These programs such as Extinction the Facts help to raise awareness of the problems that are being faced with regards to climate change. And they also help to give us a better understanding of what these problems are. But what can then we do with this awareness and with this understanding? And where can we go from here? When we are aware of the issues that we are facing and we have a better understanding of the problems, we can then come together to find solutions for what we can do. We then therefore know what changes we need to demand from our governments and from corporations going forward to fight against climate change. As we know, individuals only have a limited amount of power, especially on a personal scale, of what we can do to fight against the problem. There's only a limited amount of things that we can do as individuals in our personal lives and on a personal scale to be able to help this problem. But as individuals, we can also demand change from our governments, but we do have more power than we think, and we can demand change from our governments to make better changes that we won't be able to make on a personal level. What changes then can we demand from our governments? Well, first of all, we can use our power of voting. We can vote for laws and legislations that protect the environment and biodiversity. And we can campaign for better laws and better legislations to be put into place for climate change and to protect biodiversity. So from the past, we as people do have a lot of power when it comes to voting. We've seen that with women's rights, we've seen it with gay rights, we've also seen it with the ban of CFCs as they were found to be damaging the ozone layer. So we know that changes can be made and laws can be passed, but it just comes down to ensuring that they actually happen and campaigning to make sure that these laws are put into place to protect the environment and to protect biodiversity and to protect all of us in the fight against climate change. Beyond this, we can also leverage the power of supply and demand to ensure that better options are put on our supermarket shelves for us to be able to eat. So for example, one of the ways that we can do this is to consume less meat and dairy so that we are reducing the demand for these things to be on our shelves. And if you eat fruit and vegetables that have been organically grown, are locally grown and in season, because eating fruit and veg that's grown locally in season will then reduce the demand for toxic chemicals to be used on them to help them grow faster and it will also reduce the demand for these fruit and vegetables to be thrown across the world if we are eating food that's locally grown and in season. So when it comes to the problem with consumerism, it doesn't mean that you or I are to blame for buying fruit and vegetables that isn't in season or buying food that comes from further away, because as consumers we can only really buy what's available to us in the shops. We can only buy what's on the shelves. But equally in that respect, we can't determine, or we don't always know what ingredients companies are putting into these products and how they are damaging to the environment. So for example, with palm oil, we didn't know the destruction and the damage that this was causing to the environment, but we also didn't know what products it was in and what to look for all the time, because there are different names to be labelled as palm oil. So sometimes as consumers, we don't know what the damaging effects some of the ingredients have in our product. So when these programs raise awareness, we can then understand what these problems are, and then we can act upon them. So that's why we need these programs to help us have a better understanding and a better awareness of the problems that we're facing, so that we can then come together and ensure that the laws and legislations are passed to stop these actions from being taken and make sure that better productions and better materials and better resources are used that are more environmentally friendly, so that we can buy more environmentally friendly products in the shops that are more available to us. Use these programs, so basically we can use these programs to educate us of the problems, and then we can do further research into those to have a better understanding of what these problems are, what we need to do as consumers, and then demand real change from the governments, from the corporations, so that we can all come together and do better for the health of the planet and all life on it. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe for more videos like this on this channel.